Oh, I feel like anyone's views can change on things. I don't think that I could change completely to like the other side, but I would definitely be open to like looking at it from a different perspective.
How do we know the time has come? How do we know the time is now? When you pick up your drum and your friend picks up his gun.
Protesters also calling for change from Los Angeles to New Jersey and outside the White House, where demonstrators staged a die-in.
Shame on you!
I trust any teacher in the school with a gun.
I know the students feel safer knowing that the teachers have guns here.
Lady Liberty's ashamed of the bills they've passed today. They'd like to take away our guns, just as Stalin and Hitler have done.
Hitler did not look like a monster. He did not act like a monster. He talked like an American politician.
For the second year in a row, corruption of government officials leads the list of fears among Americans.
You know, the right to bear arms is because that's the last form of defense against tyranny.
How do we know the time has come? How do we know the time is now?
I think that it's really important that we come together now since adults are not doing it for us.
There's a solution to protecting our students and teachers by still letting people have firearms.
Take the guns first, go through due process second.
In Switzerland, it is law that everybody has to have a gun. Hitler took every country in Europe except Switzerland.
We do need to have some gun control reform. 18-year-olds should never have a rifle.
You're old enough to vote, you're old enough to drive a car, you're old enough to serve your country. I think that you are old enough if you are not a danger to yourself or others.
You're not standing up for them until you say, I want less weapons. Bump stocks should be illegal. They should be outlawed forever. Automatic rifles should be outlawed forever. And anybody who says different, we're calling BS on that.
Saying if somebody wants to kill people, you know, they don't need a gun to do it.
This country has more guns than anybody else, and more gun murders. It's inarguable, isn't it?
No. In America, where you have more citizens with guns on their person, you have a dramatic reduction in violent crime. In those areas called gun-free zones, you have an outrageous increase in the loss of innocent lives. That's the choice. Which one would you make?
They say that tougher gun laws do not decrease gun violence. We call BS!
Guns are not the problem. People are.
I don't have anything against guns because guns in and of themselves don't kill people. People kill people.
The area that I grew up in, sometimes a gun is the only way to protect yourself.
I have a conceal and carry license. Had I been in there, I would have taken this guy out before he could have killed that many people.
Ladies and gentlemen, this document means everything to me, and it should mean everything to you. Now, if you think for 1 minute that I'm going to cede these rights back, you better think again.
Gun-free zone to a maniac. Let's go in and let's attack because bullets aren't coming back at us.
We need to come together as a country and work on what's important, and that's protecting our children. That's the only thing that matters right now. We go to the airport, I can't get on a plane with a bottled water. 9/11 happened once, and they fixed everything. And Mr. President, we're gonna fix it. How many schools, how many children have to get shot?
How do we know the time has come? How do we know the time is now? When you pick up your drum and your friend picks up his gun.
And I don't understand why I could still go in a store and buy a weapon of war.
And we know exactly what you're trying to do is demonize us and the firearms and gun owners.
Some of you people are petrified of the NRA. You can't be petrified.
Never again! Never again!
President Trump is hinting at banning some rapid-fire gun accessories and improving background checks. But in reality, those are small gestures that will not be enough to silence these voices.
This is something that people need to look at and realize that there is a serious issue in this country that we all need to face. It's an issue that affects each and every one of us, and if you think it doesn't, believe me, it will.
This isn't about the red and blue, the GOP and the Democrats. This is about adults and kids. And at this point, you're either with us or against us.
The time has come. How do we know the time is now? When you pick up your drum and your friend.
But what we need to do here is come together not as Democrats or Republicans, but as Americans, and work together to solve this issue through love and compassion.
So many people are coming up to us on the street saying thank you. Because Australia had one mass shooting in 1999 and Port Arthur massacre introduced gun safety, and they haven't had one since.
People always say things after shootings. They talk about gun control and they talk about how things need to change, but nothing ever does, and that's what's so frustrating.
How do we do that, where we start changing the conversation?
Nice to meet you. We disagree sometimes, and it's okay.
America, there's one person responsible for this act. That's the detestable, violent killer. He is responsible for this act. Nobody else but him.
Keep your guns and buy more guns and stack up on your ammo. A gun is no good if you don't have any ammo.
How do we know the time has come? How do we know the time is now? When you pick up your drum and your friend picks up his gun. How do we know the time has come? How do we know the time is now? We pick up our drums and our friends pick up their guns. But how can we win? How can we win? It may be too late. It may be too late. But how can we win? How can we win? It may be too late. How do we know the time has come? How do we know the time is now? When you pick up your drum and your friend picks up his gun. How do we know the time has come? How do we know the time is now? We pick up our drums and our friends pick up their guns. Pick up the gun.